y'all want to talk about Mr. Mahomes arrested, or do you want to talk about the guy that just got out of jail?
Both.
Okay, we're gonna talk about both of them. I don't know if we can do it at once though, but that's I like that. You talk about Mahomes, you talk about Tate, and I'll bounce off y'all.
We'll be more efficient that way.
Well, all right. Well, let's talk about Tatester, bro.
Okay.
Let's go.
Tatester. Well, there's two aspects to this. One is the fact that Vice is headed for bankruptcy.
Damn.
Yeah, so after trying to... I'm not going to read the bias part. Vice is said to be headed for bankruptcy. The company, which was once valued at $5.7 billion, has been struggling to find a buyer this year. Well, first off, let's start with that. I remember watching, I think it might have been Sunny V2, one of the guys that talks about like a lot of failed businesses or like why they've started to collapse, whether it's Uber, startup companies, or not startups, but other like tech companies. And I guess the biggest thing with Vice, because you remember, bro, they had all types of documentaries in the hood,
Kendrick
in
Lamar,
Pakistan.
bro. They even
the
had
best
Chief
ones.
Keef, a hella people on there. Waka.
Bro, and if you look at their YouTube, bro, you look at all them, and it's like millions of views on there. You look at now, it's like, what the hell are they talking about? And there's all different types of Vices now. They've shut down certain Vices, you know, because there's Vice Sports, Vice whatever. Apparently, the big thing for them, one of the big things is, I guess they weren't really compensating the people, their talent, essentially. All the people that are the journalists, everyone that's creating these videos and stuff. And so a lot of big players in that field, they left. They went over and did something else, did their own thing. So they lost so much of it, and now their content just became super watered down and just not even close to the level that it was at. So I guess that's the big factor as to why they've been losing. But the reason why the public is dragging them is because they tried to do Mr. Tate so dirty.
Yeah.
So dirty. So the way that Tatester puts it, and he just did a video, is nice. Should we watch the video? You want to? Come on, let's just let Tate shine. Let's just let AT shine. Cook, Tate. And he got no shirt on, looking so jacked.
When does he have a shirt on though?
I know. Ever since he got out of jail, man, that dude don't know where his shirt is at. He just cleared out his whole closet, bro. He said, "Nah, we good." Hey, man, shout out to Tate though. Free Tate.
Bro, his house don't even look that crazy for being as rich as he is in like a third world country, right?
You shouldn't even be able to see it. This should be up.
That's what I'm saying. He's like on a main street.
Clear right there.
All right, let's listen to this guy.
Oh.
So let me tell you all a quick story
Quick story. Love the beard.
about Vice News.
Copying
Remember
me.
Vice News? I know, they don't matter. I allowed them to come and do a piece on me in the war room. About 7 months ago now. I knew it would be a hit piece, of course. I'm a professional. But I also knew anyone with a brain would see through the hit piece and see the beauty of the war room and want to join. So I allowed them to come do a hit piece. And then I got interviewed by Piers Morgan. Ah, look, they're calling. Our friends from Vice, but you can wait. Then I got interviewed by Piers Morgan, and he came at me hard, and all of the comments were saying, bro, Tate's a G. The Matrix tries to tell the world that everyone hates me, but the truth is, everyone actually loves me. So when Piers tried to come for me hard, expecting to be a
This
hero,
is facts.
he was actually attacked,
This is facts.
and he felt like
Pierce looked like a goofy
something mistake.
old geezer.
Which stopped Vice releasing
Wasn't he like an
their
old
piece.
geezer on there?
Because they
You hate
called me
women.
and said, hey.
I love how he's just clowning, dude.
Yeah, Jason, when we start smoking cigars, and he has the Vice guy calling him all this time. He keeps telling him again.
Basically, we want to undo the hit piece and do the fair journalism we were supposed to do in the first place. Because now we realize making a hit piece on you doesn't work out well for us. Then I went to jail because I got Matrix attacked. And they thought, he's a bad guy now, we can do a hit piece. And they released a hit piece.
The Matrix,
and nobody
man.
believed it. Just like I said, everyone saw through it, saw it was garbage, to the point where Vice had to turn the comments off because everyone was insulting me. They even falsely edited me stuttering. When have you ever seen me stutter?
He's never
On any
stuttered.
video ever. To try and make me look frustrated.
What if he stuttered in
like
the
I've
sentence?
been called out by this dork called Matt.
He's really ugly.
So they released a hit piece, and it was totally detrimental for them. Nobody believed them.
No one believed him.
Bombed their reputation even worse. Vice used to be something, and now they're completely off the deep end. Nobody gives a shit about them. Complete Matrix propaganda. So then I get released from jail. And now, Matt from Vice is begging me for another interview.
So he's begging him for another interview. So during this whole thing, while he's talking, his phone keeps ringing, and I thought he's trolling. I'm like, bro, how you just gonna be like, oh, that's Vice right now, and go on like, okay, buddy, like, oh, there goes Vice right now, as I happen to speak of him. No, the guy is currently calling him to get that interview. He says he keeps texting the guy saying again. All he's saying is again. So that's why he keeps calling him over, and he's like, yeah, like a little dog, and he continues to say that. And then the guy gets on the phone, and Tate's just trolling him, like, just saying how they don't do good journalism and whatnot. And the guy's like really being so nice, like, yeah, just try to just be honest, and I want to hear your side, and you were locked up, so we couldn't, whatever. And for more context, Vice News, in that hit piece, they interviewed the girl that basically tried to frame him and was saying all types of stuff, and Tate couldn't defend himself because he's locked up. Then when he's out, it gets released, like you can see text messages that clear him of any wrongdoing, and the girl basically admitted to just, she said, I would have won an Academy Award. I think that was the one. But basically it was exposed that she was lying, and Vice just went with it because they have no more, like no one has, there's no validity to anything they do. They don't have integrity as like journalists, honestly, just based on the stuff that's already been out. Like when you do that, it's hard for me to say that there's
and also
integrity.
Like when they released the hit piece is important. They did it right after he got locked up because they were afraid before like the people were just gonna attack him, like, cause
and then it's like the Dylan Brooks situation. Not the same, but it's like now's the perfect time for us to pile on, and everyone's gonna rock with it because he already looks bad at this point.
Exactly.
So he also films meeting with the guy pulling up to him, just trolling him to his face. He made him bring hot chocolate to bring him some chocolate. He kept saying, no, you're going to be on my terms. You will bring me chocolate to my house when you come, or don't come at all. And he was also saying, on the phone with the guy, like, so why would I give you, how how many people are trying to interview me and do reporting? Why would I give you the chance? The guy's like, because we have a relationship in prior history. Oh yeah, when you guys did a hit piece on me, right. When I sat down with you and you turned it into a hit piece, he's like, well, yeah, I know you're talking to a lot of guys, but I guess I'm just another person asking out of those, and I'd like you to do it with me. This is how he's delivering. Like he's like shook on the phone, just being super nice. What do you think about this, man? Tatester never misses, does he?
Nope.
Except for when he was in jail.
And that's why he's tough. So like highly respected. I feel like it's because this dude looks like a clown who's trying to reach out to Tate. It's so obvious.
And Piers Morgan looked like a clown, then brought him back on and was talking to him with some respect. Like, okay, this guy didn't say nothing dumb, couldn't slip up, and the whole public hated me. Like everyone was killing him.
Well, but that's why the media's fallen off as a whole. Like Vice isn't the only one. There's a lot of other news outlets that are just like really done because Twitter, for example, after Elon acquired the company, bro, it's really a platform now for people to just share news unbiased, because we've realized in the past years is like how biased media can really be. And if you really look into it, journalists are just average people. Like what sets apart like a journalist or from like average people who could just deliver the news to you straight. So I'm really happy Andrew Tate was able to just do his thing and just expose him.
It really did it, just straight expose him on that one. Oh God, there was another.
It was so entertaining, dude.
It was great. God, there was another factor I was going to mention, but yeah, I mean overall, bro. Nah, what was it? I can't remember now. So I started looking at the next topic, and I just blew it. But yeah, bro, Taster, I just love what he's doing, man. I can't lie, bro. Like he just made everyone look so stupid. Was it about? Oh, this is what it was. Sorry. On that hit piece, they turned off all the comments because they were getting so much hate. Yeah. Dude on the phone tried to say, no, I mean, I think it might have gotten turned off because people were like threatening the women on there. I'm like, bro, I don't think that's why they turned off the comments. Like, who delete the comment, report the comment. You don't see comments and be like, you know what? No one can comment. I didn't like these comments. How many people were really going at the women on there, threatening them? And is YouTube allowing that? Because every time I go to respond to somebody and I say something a little over the line, they say, are you sure you want to post that? We have very strict guidelines that could get your... I say, alrighty, let me just change this up. Let me change that F word to fudge or something. I gotta doctor it up a little bit. So I don't know if that was just flying on Vice News's page, pretty big page. I don't know if they were just threatening the women on there and YouTube was just rocking with it. But also, by the way, as a YouTube creator, I know you can clearly YouTube will automatically censor inappropriate comments, and then they allow you to accept them to see if it'll go public. So that don't really make no sense, because I always check and I let everything fly. I don't care if you're being rude or disrespecting. Even some racist stuff they be putting on our comments. Yeah, Yeah, I still let it rock. I mean, actually, no, I've reported
about
before,
to say,
like, man,
whoa.
you're not gonna just be saying it like that. But like, any type of mean stuff, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna let it rock out.
Right.
But they have the same option too. So what y'all said? Yep. Except no, that comment's fine. That's fine. No, that one's fine. They're expressing themselves. And then come on now, bro. Cut the malarkey.
That
As
dude's
my
a
good
straight
friend Joe
clown.
Byron said.
Straight
he's a
clown. He looks like a clown too. Not Andrew Tate, the other dude.
The other guy.
The white dude.
Yeah,
But-
bro, it's funny. I'm excited to fully watch that, but yeah, the clips are funny. I'll probably post them as we're talking about it. But
What about him getting poisoned though?
yeah, what's up with that? So what was
Yeah.
that about?